Bill Cosby is a free man, as he should be. Harvey Weinstein, however, is still in prison, and every day it becomes less and less likely that an appeals court is going to let him out, though you never know. Now, if the people pretending to be outraged about Cosby wanted something they could really be outraged about, then they need to focus on Brian Beck, a former Tennessee sheriff's deputy who admitted to raping a 14-year-old girl 6 years ago. And he didn't just rape that child once, he did it repeatedly, over the course of 20 months. That's almost 2 years of raping a child. He was looking at 90 years in prison for the 2 counts of rape and 15 years for each count of sexual battery. No way out of this one. So what was his punishment? Well, you already know, there won't be any. Oh, they made sure to give this dude just the ultimate sweetheart plea deal. He gets probation, and best of all, he won't even have to register as a sex offender. You heard me right. No sex offender registry for this guy, so wherever he moves to, the parents in those areas, they'll have no idea that there's a child rapist who's walking around their neighborhoods. They won't even know, because they won't be allowed to know. Now, you want to get mad about a sexual offender, this is someone who they need to get mad about. But they're not, and they won't. And unlike Cosby, you don't have to make this one up. You don't have to bring in a bunch of fraudsters and hucksters and professional liars who will just make up fairy tales. Nobody lied about Brian Beck. Nobody violated his constitutional rights. The DA said that Beck pleaded to a felony, so he won't be able to become a cop anywhere else, and he won't be able to own a gun, so isn't that enough? That's the reason why Brian Beck's smiling in this picture. Just goes to show you don't have to be Jeffrey Epstein to get the Jeffrey Epstein treatment. However, you do have to be white. And unlike Epstein, this Beck animal, he won't have to worry about unexpectedly committing suicide under mysterious circumstances. And nobody's asking whether or not this creep has any other victims, and you know that there's other victims. Now with R. Kelly, you had that creep prosecutor, Kim Fox, asking, are there any other people who have any accusations they want to bring against R. Kelly? Anybody at all? They were freaking taking applications. Who wants to accuse R. Kelly of something? Now, these clowns have all the fire and fury for Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, but when you bring up the Brian Becks, who there's no doubt they committed their crimes, all of a sudden these people lose their righteous indignation. All of a sudden they just shrug their shoulders and say, "Aw man, that was wrong." And then they just walk away. A lot of the people who are putting on all these displays of phony anger about black men accused of sexual assault, they're real quiet now, and they're going to remain quiet. Because a lot of them are doing the same as Beck and Weinstein and Brock Turner and Drew Clinton and Jeffrey Epstein. They know people who do these things, or they're doing it themselves. Black people in general, and black celebrities in specific, who think to themselves that the white supremacists are simply going to allow them to sit at home and do their thing, they are sorely mistaken. Good day, and be one.